So this video is going to be how to make a modern or not cafe. Let's see how this video is going to turn out. So now let's get into these first two steps. Now these first two steps are like the basis to any building in Minecraft. So the first step is to build a perimeter, as you see on the sign right here. Now my perimeter is 15 blocks wide, and where's that? Right there. 11 blocks long. So this is my perimeter. And now the second step, as you see over here, it is build up the walls. Now this is a very easy step. You just need to add, I used 8 blocks tall, but you need to think of the dining space when you make the perimeter and the height. Think how's the seating gonna be arranged? How's everything gonna be arranged? Maybe make your inside while you're doing the perimeter. But you need to know how this stuff is gonna be set up. So I just have it 8 blocks tall, which I think is a fairly good height. Now once you're done putting in the walls, you need to start making the roof, as you see in this one. Now, it could be black. In this world, I did black. In my build world, which I'll go later, I did grayish, a gray-black color, but I like a little dark color, to give it some contrast with the already decently not that colorful theme. So once you got your box and everything set up, now I can do this step. This may seem like a huge step up from this step, but it's actually not. This step, you need to make a logo and windows. And that step right there. So you do the logo first because you don't know where the logo is going to be. So I have the logo as a coffee cup right here to make it look like, say, this is the cafe, go here. And then once you've done that, you could just carve out some windows and then put the panes in. I like to use white stained glass. You can use any other stained glass, but I used the white stained glass for windows. And then you get this pretty nice shape. And then once you've done that, you can make this little satellite thing. You don't really need that. But just make some fencing around it, around the roof, to make it look like this is finished off. And then that's really simple. That's basically how you go from this to this. It's very simple, and yeah. Now these are some more ideas. So we could use a billboard. A billboard is very interesting. You need the pillars to be very spaced out. If it's only one letter, then I suggest using iron bars. But since this was the whole entire word, cafe, I am going to use pillars right for this build. So this is there's a lot more to think of. You can't use the same block. This needs to be a different block, but it needs to be the same tone. Like cafe, and like just rearrange it like that. And then don't make this block anywhere near looking like that block. So don't even make it this block because that will look just the same thing and that'll just disturb it. You need to really make the cafe part pop out. Next we have this modern-ish Starbucks design. So like green coming up, or wood extending farther than the green, or green extending farther than the wood. You do whatever you want. This, I was originally going for this, but then I said that was just a little too big for me. If you have a big cafe, you could use this, but I went in a small, nice cafe with that logo. So now we move on to our Starbucks logo. Now this is the best recreation of a Starbucks logo I could do. I don't know how you can make this smaller, but I guess you can if you try really hard. But yeah, this is the best thing I can make out of a Starbucks logo. Now you see for like the eyes-ish area, I made that part green, but yeah, I think it's pretty nice. Now you go on to this design, which is a yellow spiral. I would imagine this in a skyscraper, but you can make it in a cafe too. Or you could even write a letter. You could just write it right here. Just ignore the pink, but if you use pink and yellow, that wouldn't really look nice. So just make it a really contrasting colors. And then when you go under here, we have this Rubik's Cube design-ish thing, which you could use for a logo. Now if you know how to make it on a flat surface, good for you. I do not. So guys, that is all the designs that I have right here. So I'm going to show you what I did in my build world, which I have been building everything lately on it. And if you want to check out other videos in my build world, you can. So guys, we're in the build world. I have added a skyscraper and a hotel, but I will do other videos of them with other buildings. But let's get back to this part. Now, I usually have for everything that is modern, I usually have this nice. So guys, as I was saying, I usually use this for a grass. For a modern build, I use this nice terracotta, lime terracotta, and green concrete grass. I got this, I think, from TMC Minecraft, and it's really nice for grass. So now, this is what I did for my coffee shop thing. This is what I did for this side. I use this modern L shape, and then I use windows. Just give it some like depth and decoration, saying that. For this, I didn't want this to be plain and boring, so I put a big coffee cup, like the one in the front, but with some coffee inside of it, back here. Now, for this side, it's just plain and simple. And for this side, it's the same as last time, except for I have these things that stop the smoke from going all the way up. So this is a pretty nice design, which I'm pretty happy of. The inside didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, but it came out pretty good. As you see, we have not that much space because usually people from coffee, people who get coffee just go in to get the coffee, just leave. You don't need that much space for your coffee shop. But I did this nice, like, chill layout. I have quartz pillows right here, and I have pistons right here. So, as I think I was saying, these pistons are for, like, one person. And I got them from TMC Minecraft, and it's a pretty cool design. Then you have these dark chairs with some gray wool, pretty neat. And then you have more of those, and yeah, that's basically the design of this. Now, this right up here, I have a logo right here, by the way. But this right up here really gives us some character. You have the lanterns, which look pretty nice, with this, like, cross design, which I love it. So I guess that is it for the whole entire cafe thing. Now, you don't want that much space because people won't really come just to stay there. People just get it, go. Or people might study in Starbucks, which is why I have those single seats. But besides that, I think we are done with the video. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. This has been JJ Awesomeness, and